It's FDR's fault that you have to get health insurance through an employer. I'm looking here at the Stabilization Act of 1942 on Wikipedia, also known as the Inflation Control Act. The act basically imposed wage and price controls as a war measure during World War II. And the act excluded from stabilization insurance and pension benefits in a reasonable amount to be determined by the president. On October 3rd, 1942, the day after the statute's enactment, President Franklin Roosevelt issued Executive Order Number 9250, fixing wages and salaries in accordance with the act and establishing the Office of Economic Stabilization. On April 8th, 1943, President Franklin Roosevelt issued Executive Order 9328, which was a hold the line on further increases in prices affecting the cost of living and increases in wages and salaries, with the exception where there were substandard living conditions. On September 25th, 1943, President Franklin Roosevelt issued Executive Order 9381, directing the National War Labor Board to stabilize salary and wages per annum paid by any United States employer. One consequence of the wage stabilization under the Act was that employers, unable to provide higher salaries to attract or retain employees, began to offer insurance plans, including health care packages, as a fringe benefit, thereby beginning the practice of employer-sponsored health insurance. So again, FDR painted himself as this great populist hero, and everybody from the Communist Party that is proud of its history of browderism and endorsing the New Deal, to mainstream liberal Democrats, to even some on the right who think that FDR represents the common man tradition in the United States, praise this guy. Even though the current nightmare, cyclopean, Lovecraftian horror of American healthcare, the whole system, is directly his responsibility.